Friends, whatever can happen will happen. We all know this phrase as the Murphy's Law. Hold that thought and have a look at this picture. It depicts a very dangerous game called the Russian roulette. You may be aware of it. It is a game of chances. What I want to get at here is, no matter how lucky or unlucky you are, it is just a matter of time till that hammer hits the bullet. Now imagine playing this game every day for the rest of your life. Not in the literal sense, but having to play that dangerous waiting game for something bad to happen out of your own actions. This is what tens of millions of people across the world are doing every day. Friends, I'm talking about food allergies. Every snack, every takeaway food, even a kiss from your loved one is a metaphorical trigger, and the inevitable bullet is an allergic reaction. Let me put this into perspective. This is my friend Richard, who went recently to Perth on vacation with his family. He ordered a continental roll and was accidentally served a continental baguette. On the very first bite, he realized that he had eaten something he wasn't supposed to and spat it out immediately and tried to wash his mouth. But it was late and the reaction had begun. And within seconds, his lips started to swell up, he had hives all over his body, and there was a sudden drop of blood pressure, which made him lose his consciousness. After going to the emergency department, he was given life-saving treatment. In this whole ordeal, Richard had to spend 8 hours in the ED, had 2 days' worth of migraines, and an experience he did not expect to have on vacation, all because that baguette had cashews in them, and Richard is severely allergic to nuts. Well, he got through this with a smile and hugs from his daughter. This is not an isolated incident. In Australia alone, 1 in every 10 kids is probably playing this game. And if you have allergies to fish, shellfish, or maybe peanuts or tree nuts, chances are that you're going to have it for the rest of your lives. And if you don't avoid or stop eating these foods, your allergic reactions are going to get more severe. Allergies are not something that we are born with. It can start at any stage of our lives. It is not a disease that is caused by viruses or bacteria, but it is your own body which, in the literal sense of the term, overreacting to very harmless food proteins. And we start calling these proteins allergens. So how do we stop our body from overreacting like this? Avoid the food, stay away from it? But have a look at this picture and tell me, how could have Richard or any one of us could have known that this baguette contained cashews? So it is not as easy as it seems. Say, for example, you are experiencing an allergic reaction and you can feel your lips swelling up and you have hives on your skin. What is the first medicine that you think of? Antihistamines? Or maybe Benadryl? But these are not a cure for allergies. These are only there to help you relieve the symptoms. It is not going to protect you the next time you're going to have an allergic attack. As a medical researcher, the first thing people ask me is, will there be a cure for allergies ever? And my answer is, it's right there. Friends, I'm talking about the most amazing and the most complex part of our human bodies, the immune system. And today I'm really excited to tell you how scientific research can turn our own immune system into our greatest weapon in our fight against allergies. Allergies. This word's probably got to be the most misused term in the history of movies. Even Garfield thinks that he's allergic to Mondays. And I've seen my friends talking about how they're allergic to mornings and allergic to fake news. But jokes apart, we often use this term to describe any bad reactions to food. Well, not all reactions are allergies. So the next time if you are having headaches and an upset tummy, after having a nice glass of red wine and cheese, it's probably your lactose intolerance and histamine intolerance, and not allergies. So what is food allergy then? I like shrimps, and fortunately, I'm not allergic to them. So that means when I eat shrimps, my immune system picks it up and goes, seems pretty harmless and tasty. Let go. But when some people with a disbalanced immune system try to eat shrimps, their body panics. And when it panics, it starts producing these specific Y-shaped proteins called IgE antibodies and releases it into the bloodstream as a fighting response. These IgE antibodies are very fascinating. First of all, they can stick to these allergens like very strong magnets. And secondly, they like to go on and cover up immune cells like candles on a cake. And this is the time when your body is like a minefield, and you wouldn't be even aware of it because you cannot see it outside on your body. And the next time you have shrimps, these allergens are going to step on these IgE antibodies on these cells, and like stepping on a minefield, boom. These cells are going to release all the chemicals in the bloodstream, including histamines. And this is where the action starts. The first thing it's going to do is dilate your blood vessels. And this is going to lead to fluid retention. And this is exactly what causes your lips to swell, your skin to turn red, even your throat to choke up, and you need urgent medical help. So, how do we stop an overreacting immune system like that? And to explain that concept to you, I'm going to take help from one of my all-time favorite character, the Terminator. I'm talking about the big mean machine in the middle and not my cute little niece. Although she is my favorite character too. For those of you who are not aware of this movie, it is a story about how a machine designed to kill humans is reprogrammed and sent back in time to help save humanity. And this is exactly what my research is about. But instead of designing mean machines, we isolate allergens from, say, a shrimp and reprogram them in a lab, change its shape, its size, its structure. So now it is really unable to step on this minefield at all and interact with the immune system in a very nice manner, so that it can generate a calm, regulated response rather than an overreacting inflammatory response. We call this allergen-specific immunotherapy. The idea here is to take these reprogrammed allergens, or what we call hypoallergens, and put it in a vaccine formulation. And this is how we are going to train the immune system to behave. Now, having such an allergy vaccine does not really mean that you can just jab yourself and start putting shrimps on a Barbie and have a feast. But what it means is the next time you accidentally eat shrimps, your immune system is going to behave and not overreact and be life-threatening to you. Allergies are something that can start at any point of your life. And right now, the only solution we have is to avoid the food, stay away from it. But any of you who has a kid with peanut allergies, you would understand it the best that it's not just about avoiding peanuts or peanut butter, but it's about avoiding snacks, chocolates, cakes, bakery products, anything that contains a label saying may contain peanuts. So it is not that easy. I am a scientist and I want to change that. I don't want you to play the game of chances. And it's not just about me, but there are hundreds of different researchers across the world who are all working together and putting their creative thinking and innovative ideas to come up with a solution to fight this dreadful disease. I wanted to do this TED Talk today to tell you how serious food allergies are. And I wanted to tell you today how scientific research can help, so that instead of being scared and worried all the time, you can go out for a nice dinner with your friends and you don't have to play the game of chances at all. Thank you.